Good afternoon and welcome. The game about to get underway. Watching it with me is Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. Two mighty teams and a crowd hungry for goals, I think, today.
Tackle is scooped by fierce today. There's no love lost between these two teams. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Filippo Inzaghi. Possession gained there. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Rushed in and gave away a free kick. The tackle player is still down injured. He'll need some attention. It was certainly a bad challenge on him. And well, not surprisingly, the referee has reached for his cards. Only yellow. The offender can consider himself lucky. Four players to choose from. Straight at goal. He disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame. But not a bad effort.
And Yakulovsky. Nesta. Hallo. Workhoof. And it's hit forward. Gets it. Adino! Keeper deals with it. D'accord. Maxwell. Cleared away. Back to the keeper. And Grosso. Maxwell. First of the day for them. It's only a minor injury, but the manager doesn't want to risk it. He's cut the pass out beautifully. He continues his run down the right. Solari. And D'accord. He's on the rampage. Really stopped in his tracks there. And Yakulovsky. Hallo. And D'accord. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Maxwell is carrying the ball forward. Punched away.
Well, the keeper's quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal.
Keeper had his eye on it.
And saw it go wide of the left post. Minutes gone in the first half. Workhoof. Wonderful defending there. Here's Rakoba. Adriano. On the ball here. Good interception here. And Rakoba. No way through. And Sador. Here's Hallo. He's looking for a free man. Outstanding interception in his own box. Rakoba. Here's Cafu. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Can you find the space? D'accord. Third in defence here. Gets it in space. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. What a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count?
They could score the opener with this free kick.
And Minano! Brilliant! That puts them in front. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. The fans will be glad they turned out in numbers for this one. Goal from that position. That's a fair old effort there.
Yes, great technique. They've taken the lead. Well, the game is open up from here. Let's see how they're positioned.
Seedorf. Stopped the attack well. He's on the rampage. Knocks it back to the keeper. Good pass. Jangan. Solari. They're just not clicking with each other. And he lays it back. 30 minutes into the first half. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Dacor. Recoba. Maxwell. Can he find the space? And sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though. Cruz. Solari. And Adriano. Finds himself in the box. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. And this substitution is their second of the game. Well, the only option they had was to make that change, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they've had to take off the Indian player. I mean, he's been struggling with the knock for a little while.
Here's Gilardino. Gilardino. Here's Seedorf. No way through. Opportunity on the right then, from the through ball. Just needs a yard. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here. Could set it up nicely. Here's Adriano. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. They're in possession down the right flank. Keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Workhoff. Seedorf. Great defending there. The push forward gains momentum. A lot of support. And he's gone for it. Into the gloves of the keeper. And Cafu. Here's Maldini. Maldini. The difference of one goal here with the half-time break coming up. Possession lost there. Looking around for support. And Yakulovsky. Now he's got a chance to give it across from the wing. It's in, brilliant. They extend their lead. Just before the break. He's done it again. That's the cushion they needed. So perhaps they'll take their foot off the throttle a bit now. We'll see them defend the middle. 2-0 now. They can't get too complacent. Maldini. Filippo Inzaghi. Hold on to possession here. Danger here. Solid defence in the box. There'll be 2 additional minutes. In possession and getting forward here. They've done with that threat. He's looking for support.
The left back really needs to stay sharp. Defender kept his eye on that one and played it to safety. It's a corner.
It's into the middle. Oh no, it's at the bar. Terrific goal. It's hard to see them throwing this away now. In first half injury time. Great goal from the forward.
Coming back from 3 goals down.
3-0 now, handsome lead developing. Jangan. First half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important.
As the second half kicks off, let's hope Brits score for a great powerful football game. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. They went the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Checks it deeply. Can he create something? Only inches away, but it's gone into the side of the goal. And Hallo.
He cut that one out very well.
Sable. Gets it. Goal inside here.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded the corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. They can swing it in from the left wing. Good pass. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post. Here's Grosso. Icon. Cruz. Solari.
Well, final clearance. Quick thinking from the defender.
Amoroso. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Lupa inside. A lot of support. Down the middle. Sneaks into the penalty area. D'accord. Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target. And Crespo. Looking for support. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Defence cuts out that through ball. Monera. And Gilardino. Yakulovsky. Cafu. Filippo Inzaghi.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Minutes into the second half. All given away there. Here's Sador. And Hallo. Solari. Here's Crespo.
Chance to deliver it in.
They're still on the attack here. Worku. Filippo Inzaghi. Solari.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. It's a corner. To the target in the middle. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. And Hallo. Win the ball back. Maxwell. Solari. Maxwell. Collects the ball nicely. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. They'll battle for this in the middle. Clear ball gathered, still a chance here. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here?
Could this be a chance?
Maxwell. Trouble for the defence from the left.
This looks like a promising cross.
Booted clear. To the man in space.
Goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it wide the right post.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Looking for support now. Not a good challenge at all. Very difficult. Ball not given away here. Cruz. Win possession here. Slice through the defence. Couldn't get it on target there. Zanetti. And Dacor. Solari. Still on the ball here. Filippo Inzaghi. Amoroso. Wonderfully won there. They're off on the counter-attack. He finds space for a shot. Chips it over the keeper. Got the shot in, but it's gone over. Here's Adriano. Maxwell. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
This looks like a chance here.
Crespo. And Pirlo. Sado. Workhoff. Good pass. Keeper got some power behind that. It's gone out for a throw. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Crosses. And Rossini. They can deliver it in again. Here's another cross. Pressure on the opposition now. A throw in a dangerous area. Decide to use their last permitted substitution here. Nothing to think from his substitution. The manager's aim now is just to hold on to this lead. They can swing it in from the left wing. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Can he make a chance? Attack came to nothing. Samari. Workers. Won the ball well. Possession maintained here. Down the right-hand channel. Turns defence into attack there. And the ball now. Solari. D'accord! Sloppy goalkeeping there. He has his defensive attack. It's only a corner. It's into the middle. The whistle has gone and the match is over. So they've done the job at home and go into the next leg with a victory behind them. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
That's been great fun, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. From the crowd as the game gets underway. Great atmosphere here. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Viverani. Will this be a goal? The goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. It's into the middle. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. Cornerback. Javier Zanetti. Vieira. Attack on the right from the through ball. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Now what can he do?
Let's keep this ball there.
Calder. Santana. Down the left. Really stopped in his tracks there. To the man in space. Adriano.
The keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Who's waiting in the middle? Maicon. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Moves it to safety. Cesar. Yep, he was offside there. A massive relief for the opposition defenders. Prado. Viverani. Mutu. Go Prado. Looking for support now. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Wonderful defending there. Chooses to go down the left. Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass. And he hits it. Superbly done. They're in front. That is top class. The team have really attracted their fans here today, and they have been rewarded.
A great effort. Took a lot of...
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Viverani. Pasquale. Looking around for support. Just can't seem to get out of their half. Another throw in from a dangerous area. If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser. For the defence from the left. Goal! They've been fed back. Great shot.
It's been a tight game so far. There's not much to improve these teams in terms of ability. I think
They've conceded the equaliser, Trevor. Do you think they've still got what it takes to win?
well, let's hope they haven't lost the momentum. They'll be massively disappointed if they throw this one.
They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right. Dianelli. And Mutu. Here's Figo. Ibrahimovic. Well, he comes her up now. Tries his luck. He scored! That's number 2. They're back in front. That's his second goal today.
He's on fire today.
Right turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal.
They were sloppy there. They were still celebrating.
Can they hang on for the win? Regano. Still on the ball here. Blasi. Well worked to win possession. Well maintained there. Real chance here. And he hits it. Yes! They get another. A hat-trick.
No one can stop him today. He's been on fire from the word go. He looks so confident, and there's nothing to defend him.
2 goals up, 3-1 now. Viverani. Dianelli. Cesar is getting slower. They've broken free on the wing. And Miano. And it's in the net. Goal! They've given away another goal. It's a remarkable header. How did you see that finish?
Well, he was in the right place. A smashing headed goal.
could seem a safe lead, but no room for complacency yet. Liverani. Mutu gets it. Well work to win the ball. Vigo. There will be a throw-in. Regano. Here's Mutu. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? Straight at goal. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. And Samba is carrying the ball forward. 15 minutes left of the first half. Accurate service could give them another goal. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Has 3 targets in the box.
This player's got great skill with his delivery.
Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Another shot. It's right to the right post. A reasonable attempt though. Santana turns defence into attack there. Move on the left, set up from the through ball. Adriano, he's done it. They're in such a commanding position. That's his second of the game.
It's been hit so well, and there was little the goalkeeper could do.
They can take it easy now, can't they, children?
It's not often a team throws away such a big lead. It'll be absolutely superb.
Defensive lapse there, ball stolen. Can he get a clean strike here? Adriano, what's a finish? They've let in another one. It's a hat-trick.
Just unbelievable.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that would give the team a little boost.
They look desperate, Trevor.
Yes, it was a good deal about it today.
Golder.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Threads it through the defence. Good defending. And Vigo. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Good header. Here's Tony. Straight through the defence. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide to the right post. And Samba. Ibrahimovic. Out wide. Adriano. We're disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot. And Tony. No Prado. And Vigo. Hold on to possession here. Too obvious. Ibrahimovic. Goes on himself. A strike. Off target. He sent it wide of the left post. Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. And Vieira. Here's Vigo. down, but the referee says play on. Joe Prado. Calder. Santana. Stopped him well there. Well, he comes her up now. You can't throw chances like that away. And Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. They're in possession down the right flank. Clear by the defender. The first 45 minutes is over. And the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, I know all that matters.
Second 45 minutes of football kicks off. Now with this they've switched sides for the second half. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. Into the penalty area. He cleared. Here's Cordoba. And Ibrahimovic.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Finds himself in the box. Wins possession to stop the attack. Here comes the shot. And he's got his shot in, but no real threat. Cruz. A really careless pass there. Knocks it through to the front line. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Needs to test the keeper here. Incredible block. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. Joe Prado. On the ball here. Went in and run the ball too. Santana. Calder.
Rather than wait on his line, the goalkeeper decided to come out and pick it up.
And Vieira. There's not a lot of support. Great ball through. Vigo!
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's into the face of goal. Clearance Gandon has a sight of goal. Dealt with the threat well. Samuel. Here's Figo. Vieira. Here's Adriano. Moving well down the right-hand side. No way through this time. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. And they still have possession here. They intercept the pass. Cesar. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left. We'll go behind for a goal kick. Joe Prado. Wonderful defending there. Here's Adriano. He continues his run down the right. Good running on the ball. cleared out of danger. The defence looking strong here. Cesar. There's space on the wing. Ivarani. Here's Ibrahimovic. Cruz. Here's Adriano. Just needs a yard. Tries his luck. Into the arms of the keeper. Calder. Here's Tony. Still in possession. They can attack from here. It's an open goal. Yes! And they've narrowed the gap to 4 goals. 70 minutes of the game played. He scores his second goal of the day. They've let one in, but it won't make a jot of difference to the outcome, surely.
No, this game has been over for some time. That's nothing more than a consolation.
And Mutu. Liverani. Do Prado. Santana. They're keeping it tight here. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Just needs half a yard here. Vigo!
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
Drives it to the middle. Right out by the defender. Here's Tony. Pushing further forward. He's looking for support. Gets his head to it. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Vieira. Looking around for support. What will he do now? That's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. Needs to find the target here. Do Prado. Lucy. He chooses to go down the right. He's off down the left wing. Good pass. It had some power, but not the accuracy. Here's Adriano.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Terrific goal. They just can't stop scoring. He scores again. That's his fourth.
We're seeing something very special today.
Great goal there, Trevor. Superb run and finish.
Great goal. The defence just didn't know.
Santana. Reginaldo. Possession lost there. Here's Ibrahimovic. Picked up on the interception, but he puts up in trouble. Liverani. Cesar. Turns defence into attack there. We're into the last 5 minutes. Still on the ball here. Vigo. Here's Adriano. Dealt with the threat expertly. Mutu. Managed to stumble forward. He wants a chance for the delivery. That's a flying header. Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though. Samuel. Cesar. That tackle there, given away a free kick in a dangerous area. There are a few options available here. It's their first change today. This is a substitution, surely, that underlines their intentions just to defend this lead. And it's in the net! Goal! They're in such a commanding position. Just a few minutes before the end of the game. He's struck again. Number 5. He's playing out of his skill. Goal from that position. That's a fair roll in. Viverani. Santana. A chance to counter-attack here. Brought an end to the attack. Reginaldo. Tony. Ball picked off. And Ibrahimovic. Nicely run there. Attack there, but nothing. The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. They won this very one-sided game comfortably. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. There's a couple of things to work on, though.
Thank you, Trevor, for joining me this afternoon. That's all we have time for.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Icon. Is there space for a shot? They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. A terrific goal! You couldn't ask for a better start. In the opening minutes of the game. That's an accurate, powerful header. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. They're just sitting back is not their nature. They will keep pushing forward and try and win the game early.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Can he find his man? Can he keep it going? Stayed on the ball, promising position here. And the keeper has it. Cambiasso. Looking around for support. Knocks it past the defence. Good running on the ball. Showed his defensive quality there. Intercepted. What an opportunity to pull even. Crespo. Oh, he threw that opportunity away. Recoba. And Materazzi. Mariano Gonzalez. Nice through ball to the wing. Stop the attack dead then. Hallo, Zanetti. Held on to the ball there.
We've got to make a good pass here, otherwise the advantage will be lost.
Dashes along the right flank.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Vital interception in his own box.
Great cross.
Dejan Stankovic.
That's picked up by the keeper.
15 minutes gone. And Recoba. Intercepted. Jampa. And he wants it back. They give away possession. Down the right flank. Crossing opportunity. What will he do from here? And Recoba. Well worked to win possession. Seeds a throw in a dangerous position too. There's the cross. Here's Crespo. He's looking for support. They're defending well, very well indeed. Mejlanovic. Hallo, Zanetti. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. looking for space down the left-hand side. Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Maicon. Now here's a chance. Blocked out there. Off the defender. Who's waiting in the middle? He's well beaten to the ball there. Turns defence into attack there. Mejlanovic. This looks dangerous. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy. Almost 30 minutes gone. And Ibrahimovic.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
They won a corner. It's into the middle. Goal! They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. They're right back in it, Trevor.
Well, now they've got the equaliser, I certainly wouldn't rule them out from grabbing the winner.
Play pushes forward then. There's not a lot of support. There's a chance for a cross here. Can he pick out a teammate? Ball held on to there. Over. He's in the right place to intercept that one.
Goalkeeper decided to come forward for that one.
Cambiasso. And Cambiasso. Good work to keep the ball. Trouble for the defence from the left. Very important interception. Hallo, Zanetti. Jangan. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. He has quick feet. A really careless pass there. Nearly 5 minutes remaining in the first half. The push forward gains momentum. What will he do from here? Crespo. Oh, it's in. What a goal! They finally turned it around. 5 minutes from half-time. A beautiful right-foot finish. It's a disappointing turnout, but you wouldn't know it with the noise they're making today. Were there any signs that they're making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
Possession lost there. He's on the rampage. A good ball in could give them another goal here. What can he do from here? Oh, perhaps he mishit it, but it's way off to the right. Mariano Gonzalez. Mejlanovic. He's scored one goal in this game. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly.
Here's the cross.
Campiasso chooses to go down the left flank. Ibrahimovic safely into the keeper's gloves. Folio. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Talk us through that. To the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. No sign of any substitutions yet. Slid through the gap. Ball not given away here. Finds his man. What a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Another scoring opportunity here.
This player's got great skill with his delivery.
Vital interception. Mejlanovic. Hallo,
A good delivery needed here.
oh, great defending there. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here.
No, it's sailing over the bar. That's had far too much elevation.
Here's Materazzi. Icon. Ibrahimovic. Down the left flank. Will he test the keeper? Crespo. Oh, it's in. That doubles their advantage. The second half has barely kicked off. He's done it again. They may try to defend this lead now. All one here. Now here's a chance. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Does well to maintain possession.
Hallo, Zanetti.
Held on to the ball there. And he's gone for goal. Holds on to the ball. Mariano Gonzalez. Here's Recoba. Campiasso. He's carried the ball forward. Slid into space on the flank. Here's real danger. Danger passes with a timely deflection. It is a corner though. To the target in the middle. They have another scoring opportunity. It's into the face of goal. Icon. Tight decision there, but you make the right one. I know, got that one absolutely spot on. They still have possession here. Ball pass picked off there. Mariano Gonzalez. He dribbles out to the left. Out again. And another throw. It's their first substitution of the game. Well, from this substitution, it would seem they are looking just to defend this lead. No, not this one. Ibrahimovic. And Crespo.
The ball has eluded the defence.
Hallo, Zanetti. Fini. Nice work to keep possession too. Possession gained there. Moving up the field, stretching the play. Can he create something here? Rakova tries again. And he swings it over to the target. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. Pulls it across. Another throw in a great position. That's a good ball in. Sturdy defence there. Milanovic. Grosso. He's off down the left wing. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? That'll be a goal kick. Here's Crespo. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. This is their final substitution of the game here. It's a little hard to tell, but I feel the manager has perhaps decided just to defend their lead now. And he takes the return. To the man in space. Gets it. Maxwell. No, it's been intercepted. So running off the ball for the cross. Knocks it out to the wing. Inside the box now. A brilliant finish. That gives them a comfortable lead. A super right-footed finish.
It's been hit so well, and there was little the goalkeeper could do.
A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. Milanovic. Folio. He's on the rampage. Folio. Stop the attack dead then.
Great pass.
Sneaks into the box. Dejan Stankovic.
Was going to outplay with a punch from the keeper there. Back to corner.
It's into the face of goal. Mariano Gonzalez. He goes on himself. All one here. Maxwell. Here's Grosso. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Dealt with that threat well. They still have possession here. We're into the last 5 minutes. Nope, it's been cut out. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Cambiasso. Grosso. Crespo. Della Morte. Mejlanovic. No, it's been snuffed out. Mejlanovic. Won the ball well. Here's Crespo. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Here's real danger. They'll have a chance from this corner. Drives it to the middle. That is sloppy play. Traps the ball neatly. Cleared away. Cambiasso. They're breaking free down the flank. Another goal. That's number 5. They are in total control. In injury time. That's his second goal today.
He's on fire today.
Such a healthy lead here. Fini. Mejlanovic. They're still on the attack here.
And the keeper has it under control.
The referee brings an end to the game. Their win did look very unlikely at one stage. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
No, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly... Let's hope it's a cracker of the match. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Dealt with the threat well.
The left back really needs to stay sharp.
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. All given away. No, not this one.
They're pushing forward nicely here.
Boucher. Here's a chance. And he's having a go.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Grosso. And Ibrahimovic. Crespo. Well worked to win possession. Marianini. Boucher. To the man in space. And Figo. Adriano. Dashes along the right flank. It's played into the danger zone. Finds his teammate. That's an angle cross. And Cambiasso. On the ball here. Saldati. All one here. Urdiso. Here's Vieira.
That through ball has put the defence on the back foot. It's not a bad looking ball.
Figo! Got the shot in, but it's gone over. Bertani chooses to go down the left flank. In the right place at the right time. 15 minutes gone. Excellent defending there.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball. Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive ball.
With a chance on goal, and the defender has cleared it away from the corner. Knocks it to the near post. Needs to test the keeper here. Stop the attack well. Marianini. Nazarati. To the other side. And in and won the ball too. Down the right-hand channel.
The left back really needs to stay sharp.
Adriano. Vanduki. They're just not clicking with each other. Here's Grosso. Ibrahimovic. Here's Figo. Vieira. Brings it under control.
It looks like a good ball here.
Well, it may have looked a goal, but it's just a goal kick. Here's Ibrahimovic. And Adriano. Crespo. Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target. Who's a goalie? Doesn't manage to get that one through. Here's Crespo. And sight of goal here. Adriano. That's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well.
The cross from him could be dangerous.
Marianini. 30 minutes into the first half. Who's a goalie? They could open the score with a good cross here. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. It's a corner. Good chance here. It's into the face of goal. They're given another corner. Who's waiting in the middle? That's great.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. And Figo. He punched the ball to safety. The keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Taduki. Manianini. Well, great defending there. And Materazzi. Cambiasso. Here's Adriano. Couldn't get it on target there. Ibrahimovic. Here's Crespo. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Adriano. Keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post. Taduki. Here's Figo. Here's Adriano.
That's well cut out.
Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Saldati. Can he find half a yard here? It's into the face of goal. Still stalemate, but neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Boucher. A poor attempt at a pass. And Crespo. Here's Adriano. Saldati. Give away possession. He's on the rampage. Well work to win the ball. Manianini. Can anyone stop him? And the shot comes in. You can't throw chances like that away. Gordiso. He has to do better than that. Uzagoni. Maserati. Manianini. The first 45 minutes is over. The teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. What's your analysis of the game, Kevin? The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Saldati. Figo. Ball stolen away. Chance here. They're in a good position down the right. Sturdy defence here. Here's Cambiasso. Chooses to go down the left. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Saldati. Taduki. Seems to be brought down there. The referee waves play on. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Just needs a yard. No, it doesn't pick out his man.
Good one, too. Perfectly executed.
They're defending well, very well indeed. Here's Figo. Vieira. Looking for support now. Well worked to win possession. Worked really hard to pull back there.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Kept possession well on the attack here. Dealt with a threat expert there. Naduki. Cricket given by the referee. Crespo. Naduki. Manianini. Ball given away there. Yep, he was alongside that. A massive relief for the opposition defenders. Does well to keep the ball. Manianini. Gets it. Boucher. So running off the ball for the cross. Holds on to the ball. Lovely control here. Figo. Here's Crespo. Cleared. Figo. Moving to safety. Saldati. The push forward gains momentum. Rob there, too casual. Another throw. Manianini. He dribbles out to the right. It's a decent ball in. Manianini. Good work to keep the ball. Uzagoni. It's in the right place to intercept that one. Uzagoni.
Chance to deliver it in.
Ball stolen away. Chance here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Almost 75 minutes have gone.
The left back really needs to stay sharp.
Crespo. That's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. Can he put in a decent cross? What a fantastic finish! That one decided. We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor? They're still on the attack here. Will this be a goal? And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Boucher. And Crespo. Knocks it out to the wing. Will this be a goal here? Drives it to the near post.
It was a well-timed attack.
Keeper was expecting that kind of effort. Hang on to the ball there. Down the middle. Dealt with the threat well. And Cambiasso. He goes on himself. Marianini. Decent cross there. They picked him out neatly. Can they keep it going? Will he get a shot away? Put it in! Straight and goal. He's hit that well. Could be the turning point in this match. They got the goal they wanted and could take the credit. They've considered the goal at the worst time imaginable, Kevin.
Well, you're right, but they've got to go for broke now. Instinctive stuff.
They can swing it in from the left wing. It's another. Oh, in a dangerous situation. It's their first challenge today. Substitution. The manager's aim now is just to hold on to this lead. Decide to use their last permitted substitution here. This is a substitution, surely, that underlines their intentions just to defend this lead. It's played into the danger zone. That was a slight netting. Crespo keeps the ball in a very promising position. Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Drives it to the midfield. Fantastic goal. They just can't stop scoring. Just a few minutes before the end of the game. That's a splendid header. It's 3-0, and they don't look like giving anything away. Tanuki. Now have possession here. Maxwell. Deceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right. The goalkeeper not too concerned about that shot. They're breaking out quickly here. Will he shoot? Crespo. What's a finish? They're in such commanding position. In injury time. A great effort. That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today. Raji. Who's it going? Give away possession. Latched onto that through ball. That just skimmed past the right post. Up goes the ball and the match is over. This was a one-sided game, and they've come away with an easy win. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think that